What up, YouTube? Timus here. Here is my review for Pixar's latest vehicle, and that is Soul. Now, I'm gonna say this right now. Soul is terrific. I thought the movie was amazing. You know, the film is directed by Pete Docter, who gave us films like Monsters, Inc. He gave us Up. So, and sadly, this is Pixar's first film that's not going to theirs, so hopefully it'll be the last. I mean, I'm hoping I'll be able to get to see that new movie Luca in theirs next year. But anyway, that aside, Soul is. I probably prefer Onward, to be honest with you. I don't know why. I just kind of had a more fun with something like Onward. But that aside, Soul is a bit of an odd film for Pixar, because the movie has to deal with death or the afterlife. Well, I mean, Pixar has done that before. I mean, Coco ended up was a Pixar film that dealt with death and stuff like that. So, I can say this film had a bit of a feel of Coco. Anyway, so here you got this, this music teacher named Joe, voiced wonderfully by Jamie Foxx, who ends up falling into a open manhole and ends up in a hospital in New York City. And it's a very interesting twist here. And so, of course, his soul, he ends up traveling into like another realm to help someone find their passion, and he also discovers what it means to have a soul in this and all. He meets this fellow soul voiced by Tina Fey, who I thought was terrific in this film. You also had some other interesting cast of characters. You had Daveed Diggs from Hamilton fame, Richard Odom Dunn. I always mispronounce his last name, but he's the guy from the It Crowd. You also had Phylicia Rashad, who voices Joe's mother. I thought Phylicia Rashad was pretty good. You had Questlove in this. You had Angela Bassett. I mean, this movie is very touching. I mean, it's a Pixar movie, so you know where you're gonna get with a Pixar film. It's gonna tug on your heartstrings. This film does also feel like remind me of films like the Albert Brooks film Defending Your Life. And for some reason, it also reminds me of It's a Wonderful Life in a way. Which I guess I could now see why they premiered this on Christmas Day, because it does have well, it's not a Christmas film, obviously. It does have a feel of It's a Wonderful Life. So I guess that now I can see why they decided to premiere this thing on Disney Plus. But anyway, and in the realm, I also like how there's a couple of historical icons in it. I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, you actually had Abraham Lincoln and Muhammad Ali all in the Soul world, which I thought was really interesting. Yet again, I'm not really sure many kids will even get some of those references, but you know. Anyway, this movie, and of course, the Soul ends up going back, pretty much going back in the real world, and this time, and you got Joe and 22, who ends up trading places. Like Tina Fey's character 22 ends up going inside Joe's body, while Joe ends up pretty much going inside the body of a cat, which I thought was pretty good. Anyway, and there's also like a really nice moment where where one of Joe's students, is not really wanting to do music class anymore, and she wants to get out of it. That's a bit of a touching moment. But that aside, this movie really is a film that is all about all about like second chances and stuff like that. It's always nice to see a film about where the moral of the story is what it means to have a soul here. And I mean, you don't really see many films about the afterlife, which I think is always cool to watch. But anyway, this film I thought was a joy film. I mean, it's not really Pixar's best work or anything. Like, if I go ahead and do my top 10 Pixar films, once again, Soul might not actually be in my top 10 list. Maybe my number 11 favorite. But that aside, Soul is a really magnificent film. Great music in it, really decent ending. I'm still a little disappointed I didn't get to see this in theaters. It just went straight to Disney Plus, which man, freaking COVID just ruins everything, doesn't it? But that aside, yeah, this is a really good film. I mean, if you guys have not really seen Soul, give it a shot. I think you'll enjoy it. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you had a chance to check out Pixar's Soul yet? If so, what you thought of it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Himu signing out.